Our top story this morning, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has told the Italian parliament that his country is on the brink of surviving the war with Russia. Mr. Zelensky says Russian troops have been looting and kidnapping children. Ukraine's Deputy Prime Minister says civilian evacuations will continue, focusing on helping those trapped in the besieged city of Mariupol.
One after another, the bombs fall. This time, the target is an industrial centre in Mariupol. Factories that once provided jobs, destroyed in an instant. Mariupol has been under constant fire for weeks. Homes across the city reduced to ruin. Officials say around 90% of buildings have been damaged here. The incessant fighting has forced these Ukrainian families to flee. But with nowhere to go, they line their cars along one of the city's roads. The Russian word for children clearly marked on windows, hoping this might keep them safe. But in this besieged city, it seems anything goes. Russians have attacked hospitals, schools, a theatre. These satellite pictures show the vast extent of destruction. Time is running out for people trapped inside this city, as food, water and medicine are scarce.
300,000 people in Mariupol without food. It's not the war anymore. And in the sieged city, we clearly see that Russia wants to start hunger just to enforce its diplomatic position on the diplomatic processes. And that's Russia does.
And there could be a further threat. Chechen soldiers have released this video claiming they are in Mariupol and have joined the fight. The location or date of this footage couldn't be verified, but the Chechens want to show they're standing strong with Russia. Ukraine's leader remains defiant, but is yet again calling for help from Europe. Speaking to the Italian parliament this time, Zelensky warned the Russian advance won't stop at Ukraine.
We are now on the brink of survival. Ukraine for Russian troops is the gateway into Europe, where they want to break in, but this barbarism must be stopped. You know who brought this war to Ukraine. Those who are supporting this war, all of them are using Italy as a place for holidays. So please don't be a holiday resort to murderers.
In Turkey, it definitely hasn't been a warm welcome for friends of Putin.
Don't let him come to this place! Go away, Russian ship!
Protesters here on board a motorboat trying to block Roman Abramovich's super yacht from docking in Bodrum. And while allies of Putin are facing sanctions abroad, it's nothing compared to his enemies at home. Alexei Navalny, longtime critic of the Kremlin, has been sentenced to 9 years in jail for fraud. He was already serving a 2.5-year sentence at a Russian prison camp. He denies all the charges and says they're politically motivated. In Russia, there can only be one voice. Any opinions that don't toe the line are silenced. Charlotte Lomas, Sky News.